exciting video, as I said. Thanks to Tuntum Essentials. Matilda, get down. Sifem. I didn't. Hello people, it's your girl Suhaida2 coming your way for the second time this week with another exciting video. Today, we'll be looking at how to make candles. I asked last week on my Instagram what you guys would like to see from me, and many of you opted for a love story. I obliged and gave you the love story, Stupid in Love, the tragic romance of me and my first boyfriend. If you haven't seen it yet, please go ahead and check it out on my channel. While you are at it, hit the big red button that says subscribe. Yes, please hit it for me and stay tuned for more exciting videos. Today's video is coming to you in collaboration with Tuntum Essentials. Yes people, Tuntum Essentials is a proudly Ghanaian brand that focuses on making high quality beautiful Ghanaian products like this lovely candle. Also, we will be giving away some beautiful Tuntum Essential candles as well as candle making accessories to 2 lucky winners. How do you win this, you ask? Stay tuned and I'll let you know. Candles essentially have 2 components, the wax and the wick. Normally, if I want to make scented candles, I just buy your regular candle for 80 pesos. Then I break it apart and cut off the wax and remove the wick. Let's do this. The best practice to separate the wick from the wax is to use a hammer. So you beat down on the wax and then it cracks open. Then you take off your wick. See? After separating the wick and the wax, we will have to melt the wax in order to add essential oils, which will give us the aroma we are looking for. So I am going to take my jar. This is the jar I will be making my candles in. Alternatively, you can melt the wax in a jar or a tin. Afterwards, you can pour into your final container. So I'm just going to put these right here. And we will proceed to melt it. So place our jar or mug into a saucepan of water and we'll put it on the stove for it to boil. As the water boils, it will melt the wax. Now that the wax is all melted, I am going to add about 10 drops of essential oil. Then I'll leave it on for about 20 more minutes. We have our melted wax mixed with essential oils here. The next step is the slightly tricky part, so pay attention. The first thing we are going to do is to cut a wick to a size that would fit in our jar. You can make it be a little over the top. You can cut it away later, but mine is pre-cut. Then you take a broomstick or anything that can sit on the rim of your jar like this, and you stick your wick to it. With this done, sink your wick into the jar. Make sure the wick is standing straight in the jar. This is very important, otherwise your candle might not work properly. So make sure your wick is straight inside the jar. Then pour your wax. This is essentially it. Once you pour in your wax, you can just leave it out to cool and solidify or put it in the fridge. Either way works. One thing you should note, as it cools down, the wax might form a hole inside the candle, like you see here. When this happens, just use some extra wax to top it up and it should be fine. And here you have it, a beautiful, simple scented candle. Amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and would like to replicate this process at home. Tuntum Essentials and I are giving 2 lucky winners 1 Tuntum Essential candle, an empty jar, some wax, and an essential oil so you can make your own candles at home. I know that you guys would like to grab this, so follow me on Instagram. It's Suhaida2 for details on how to snag yourself this prize. Thank you so much for staying tuned, and I hope to see you again next week, same time. Bye.